Well, if I have to teach you how to be a reporter, Ollie, I'll do that
Really?
later.
Is that so? Hey, man, shut up.
And no, I'll give you lessons on how to become a reporter.
Friends, did you see what just happened there? Within a split second, blink of an eye. I'm wearing an Ottawa Senators jersey. For those of you that aren't in the know, that is a hockey team based out of Ottawa, Canada, capital city. Now, we know Canadians take their hockey very, very seriously. As you can see over here, this would be what's called a typical rivalry in hockey. The Ottawa Senators and the Toronto Maple Leafs happen to have a big rivalry. As you can see in these fights here, they take this pretty seriously. These are fans in the stands. One is in Toronto and one's in Ottawa. You can see the Ottawa and the Toronto fan take a big header down the stairs. The reality is, like a lot of Canadian kids, I grew up playing hockey. Loved hockey. Hockey was my whole life until I hit my mid-teens. And I haven't been too much a part of hockey ever since. Occasionally I'll watch it a little bit. Occasionally, if it's the Olympics or if it's a playoff game, I might watch a little bit of it. But quite frankly, I don't really watch hockey too much. I don't get too involved in the politics of it. Last time someone asked me, they said, "You like a hockey team?" I said, "Yeah, I like the Winnipeg Jets." And they said, "Why?" I said, "Well, because they're new and they need fans." I don't really pay too much attention to hockey, but if you see what just happened here, as soon as you started watching this video, you made a snap judgment just on the jersey I was wearing. Now, some people will say, "Well, I hated you anyway as soon as I saw this video because you're you," and that's fine too. I get a lot of that, but because I was wearing an Ottawa Senators jersey, your reaction for most of you might have been probably hate, especially if you're from the Toronto area. But would it have been different if I was wearing a Toronto Maple Leafs jersey or that of another team? So I think back to when, about 10 years ago, I was working out at the gym. I was with my nephew at the time. We were working out. And I wasn't really paying attention to hockey. And I think for Christmas, someone had given me an Ottawa Senators sweater, or possibly, I think it was a sweater. And I just threw it on because it was a sweater and I was using it in the gym. And a fellow came over to me one day and he said, "I don't like that sweater you're wearing." And he said it with a very serious face. And you know, I was a little out of touch with hockey rivalries and all that, so I really didn't pay attention much. So of course me, I don't like being threatened, so my instant reaction was I got in a rage. Maybe it was the steroids. Maybe. But anyway, so I turned around, I told him, I said, "Well, I don't like your face. Would you like me to separate it from your body?" And of course my nephew had to step in and say, "Well, wait a second, you know, he's a Maple Leafs fan. He doesn't like you're wearing." I'm like, "What?" And he explained to me, he said, "No, you're wearing an Ottawa Senators." Anyway, but it's very funny how seriously we take our sports, which is great. It's good to be passionate about things. But people can take it so seriously. People can get into fights and hate each other. So just with this experiment, within 1 second, you made a snap judgment. Pretty interesting, isn't it? Well, anyway, folks, thank you for tuning in. And don't forget to hit subscribe on the way out. We'll see you again soon, next episode. And thanks for watching.
Buddies when the Leafs try to be cool about it, bro. Give him the top or Tuesday.